Hello, I'm Matt Guff from thehouse.com, and this is a Burton Custom X Snowboard. The Burton Custom X is one of the boards that I've really come to love and know. It's an aggressive board for those high-level, intermediate to advanced level all-mountain freestyle snowboarders. If you want a board that's lightning fast, edge to edge, has lots of high ollie pop, and it's stable at high speeds, the Custom X is the board to get. It's a directional shaped board with a camber profile, a twin style flex, which is kind of interesting because it's a directional shaped board. And that's because outside the contact points, the tail is going to be a little bit shorter than the nose, but inside the contact points, the board is actually twin. There's a centered cyclot radius with a centered stance. So when you're riding this deck, you look down, you may realize and see that the nose is a little bit longer, but when you put it on an edge and start ripping, the board rides like a twin board. Now overall, this thing will have a stiffer flex rating, about an 8. Now the wide version I'd say is actually quite a bit more stiff. I put that in the 9 category, but the classic, like normal version, I'd give a solid 8. Now inside is a 600 gram Dragonfly multi-zone EGD wood core. Now you can kind of see those different laminates of wood running either tip to tail or perpendicular with the rails, and that kind of gives the board a little bit more structure. Along with that is that core profiling. The core is thinner in between the feet and on the nose and the tail, with higher sections or thicker sections on the lateral and medial side of where the bindings rest. Now those high sections of those cores actually have carbon fleece laid on top that give a really quick energy transfer from your body directly to the snow. And that's why this board is so quick edge to edge. Along with that is actually 45-degree carbon highlights high voltage. And you again can see that through that top shape. Running at 45 and negative 45 degrees, those carbon strands are inlaid with the fiberglass, giving the board a lot of strength, a lot of stability, and of course, not very much playfulness longitudinally or torsionally. This is an awesome board, again, really stable at high speeds. And one of my favorite things about actually the board, you know, besides its camber profile, is like if you want to crack an ollie, like this thing is like mega boost you as high as you can possibly imagine. It's pretty great. And then there's that centered WFO or wide F and open base. Make sure to wax this thing. You know, if you're driving a Ferrari or a Burton Custom X, you want to make sure you maintain this thing, so make sure to keep it waxed. There's a 360 wrap steel edge, and then frostbite protruding edges by where your feet rest. That actually gives the board a little bit more contact and better edge hold on firm snow. The Burton Custom X, again, is an awesome all-mountain freestyle deck. It's very aggressive, the most aggressive board within Burton's line, but if you have what it takes, the skills to make this thing turn, you're going to absolutely love it. Make sure to check out the Burton Custom X at thehouse.com.